Triggr is a reactive backend for building real-time dApps. Triggr makes it so easy for your dApp to react to your events. You don't need to query the chain. You don't need to index. You don't need to poll. All of those complexities are taken away from you easily. So you can just focus on your contract logic and then the business logic of your application. Now let's see how it works. So this is what a Triggr console looks like. When you come here, you create your account, you create a demo account, you specify the contract hash. So this is it. You copy and then you paste here. You copy and then you paste it. Then you upload your contract and metadata.json. It's very important because that's how we are able to understand, how your contract is. So after creating a project, you get an API key that you use for the SDK in your application. But basically, this is what the Triggr MVP looks like. So we have a database and we have triggers. So we built Triggr so that you can react to events. Whenever your events are emitted by the blockchain, you can do anything with it. But for the MVP, you can only modify state change. You can only modify the application state in the document database that we've done. Now this is the meat of the whole thing. Triggers. Now triggers are domain specific commands that you write in response to the events that were generated the events that were emitted by your contract. Now if you see, this is value change. This was automatically extracted from your ABI. So it's so easy. All you need to do is just write your domains, your command, which could be insert, an insertion, a deletion, or whatever. Now this is an example of a trigger here, which shows insert transactions. You insert the from, the value, and the message. Now let's see how that works. When we come here, for instance, when maybe in your application you modify your contract state. So let me do this. You modify your contract state, maybe using Polkadot API or anything. So now it has if you see the event that was generated, it is value changed, from, value, and message. Now coming here, we'll see that automatically when the contract emits the event, the database is written to immediately, which in turn updates the front end. So any polling, any indexing is all gone. It is automatic. Your events can be transformed into a message for real-time capabilities, and Triggr gives you all of that. So we get the message for you, we listen to pass it up. Triggr is connected to pass it up right now, and then you can write your triggers to do anything you like, and then immediately the event or the trigger is fired, and then your application is updated. So that's what Triggr is about. It is a real-time backend for building real-time applications, for building reactive applications. Yes, it abstracts all the complexities and make it simple for an application developer in the ecosystem, the Polkadot ecosystem, to build great things. Thank you very much.